Hello, and welcome to Create Element. My name is Jason, and I am the creative director and founder of Create Element. I have over 20 years experience as a professional creative, 15 of those working for major brands. My goal here is to help you look at your small business, your entrepreneurship, like a creative director would, to see how you can solve problems in connecting with your public and communicating your brand message. This is my first video. I am starting to get really comfortable. Not really. I mean, I'm trying to get comfortable with being on camera and doing these videos so that I can help my mission of turning you into a creative director for your own business. Today, the topic I really want to talk about is going to be social media, but not from the content perspective. This is going to be from the scheduling perspective. I find that if I have the solution for the technical problem before I start the project, it helps then in the creative process, being able to gather all the content over time and then sit down and do the actual scheduling of the posts. I do use a few different methods for this. What I like to do is have my whole month scheduled for base posts or filler posts. And then on top of that, as I come up with an idea or something that hits my framework for that month's planned and a strategized goal, I will then create those posts and add in on top of the filler. But having that filler puts my mind at ease. So when I'm working, I'm not going, oh my God, I have to stop today and post to Facebook. And then I got to post to Instagram. And then I got to post on Twitter. And then I got to post here and there and that and make another video. No, what I like to do is curate my content, build my marketing strategy, and then implement it. And by doing that, I can schedule a day of implementation and sit there and use some software to help me schedule and plan out my month. So today I want to talk about that software that I use and specifically why I use that software. So let's get into it. This is HeroPost. This is what I use. Some of you use the really popular one, the, owl. Hoot, hoot. I personally think they are highway robbery. They're really well known, and I think that has a lot to do with their crazy ability to be in front of your face with their ad spend. It's no more simple than that. They just outspend on everyone else in that market to make sure that they're the top brand. But there are others. There are a lot of others. A lot of other software startups that you've probably never heard about. Well, this one is one that when I found it, I was like, you know what? To save myself a lot of money each month, because if you use the Owl one, you know that it's expensive. And as you add more social accounts, they charge you more and more and more. Well, this one is a one-time payment. You get all the updates, everything, and access to as much social accounts as you want to. So let's dive in. This is my dashboard. Now, as you can see here, I had Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest. I never even used Telegram, Tumblr, Reddit. Never even heard of this one. And then there's YouTube and Google My Business. So let's just run through a quick example of how this works. I'm going to go down here and set up my social profiles. And it's this easy. You build your social profiles, build your groups. These are all the profiles I have up here right now. And then I would go down to posting groups. I think my internet's a little slow today. Probably because I'm streaming this video. So you can build your posting groups here. As you can see, this is mine for Create Element. And then when it's time, go up to Publish All. So at this point, when I'm going to publish all, I have a notebook, and in that notebook I have shorthand for which pre-written copy I want to use with what image and what date and time I want that to go out. Ideally, depending on which social network you're really trying to dominate over the others, there are some sciences to the algorithms. So sometimes you might just want to do all Facebook at the same time or all Instagram at the same time and not so much do this. But honestly, I find that not posting at all is worse than posting. Every post doesn't have to try to beat an algorithm. You are putting out content specifically trying to get a message out about your brand, and it has to be consistent and planned out and strategized, but just by doing it is a huge difference than not doing it at all. Huge. So if you don't have a lot of time and you just need to get it out there, this is a great way to do it. You know, I'm trying to build my own business. I have a 22-month-old daughter and a wife with a really busy entrepreneurial business of her own. So trying to get time to really develop everything and then execute it exactly how I want it can be challenging. But what I find is not doing it is worse than just doing it right now versus like absolutely right. So here we go. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to go to my groups. I'm going to select create element. That is what I'm going to post for today. I have upload pre-selected images that I go through, and I can just then be like, oh, I need to do a post. I'm going to come through and be like, let's do this one. I'm going to add that. I also pre-write all my copy and put it in here. My strategy is that each month I have, 5 different pieces of copy that then revolve and get used in between that entire month with different images, videos, or context, while on top of layering in questions and personal posts and fresh content as it comes up within my mind. So this is part of my blanket strategy so that I know I've got posts covered that I've already really liked and written and done, and then in between I can do filler as I have time. So here we go. Let's see. I like this one. I'm going to choose this. Already got my hashtags in here. It's a short message. I try to make sure if I'm doing a blanket post to keep it under 280 characters. This way I have no hiccups when I'm going to Twitter as well as Facebook and Instagram and Google My Business and LinkedIn. Those are the ones I mostly focus on for this business. Everything's in here. I'm going to hit schedule. Go down here. I'm going to select, today is great. But let's send this out. See, it's 12:43 now. Let's send it out at 1:45. There we go. Go done. Schedule. Now I get a warning because I do have YouTube in that group, but YouTube does not take these posts there. I leave it in the group so that when I do stuff that does, it just goes through. But for right now, all I hit is yes, I am sure it's okay, it doesn't go there. And boom, content successfully scheduled. I do that over and over again while following my notes for the month and date that I want it to go. I suggest doing 2 posts a day, at least 5 days a week, and then 1 post a day for the others, or just at least 1 post a day. But let's face it, life happens, so all that matters is you do the best you can. And I hope you enjoyed this. I will be giving you a link to how to access and get this software for yourself in the comments below. Also, I want you to know I am an affiliate with them. I only affiliate with the actual products I use for my business. And I believe that in my mission of trying to help you all become creative directors of your own for your business, that you will love the stuff that I've already tried. I've already tried a ton of different stuff, and this is one that I happen to really love. So I hope you love it too. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know, and I will talk to you next time.